Thank you. And before I close, let me thank His Excellency Dr. Ambule and the Government of Singapore for extending a very warm welcome to our delegation all through. And I thank each one of you being here this evening to listen to the great vision of one of India's most forward-thinking and reformist leader. Once again, please join me in welcoming the Honorable Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, Chandrababu Naidu, and his ministerial colleagues. Thank you once again, and we all look forward to our continued collaboration. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Krishna, for your remarks. Next, I invite Mr. Prasoon Mukherjee, Vice Chairman of the International Action Committee, Singapore Business Federation, and Chairman, USEL, to share his remarks. Mr. Mukherjee, please.
Before I go into reading the speech which I need to present from Singapore Business Federation, I must say I'm very proud to know him for the last 25 years. And you know, 25 years back when I was a young man and he was a very young leader. When I met him for the first time, he wanted to immediately reform the dairy industries. He was from the very first day he wanted to, reform the state where he was in. He wanted to bring in good for the people who have nothing. He was not only looking for the industrialists to invest, but he wanted in a way so that socially the people of Andhra Pradesh do well. So I'm very proud to know you, sir. Thank you so much for being in this state. Honorable Chief Minister Shri N. Chandrababu Naidu, Honorable Minister Shri Nara Lokesh, Honorable Shri Ponguru Narayan, Honorable Shri T.G. Bharat, our High Commissioner Dr. Shilpa Bule, Mr. G. Murali Krishna, Chairman CII Andhra Pradesh, colleagues from the Government of Andhra Pradesh, CII, Enterprise Singapore, and the Singapore Business Federation. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my great pleasure to welcome all of you to Andhra Pradesh Singapore Business Forum and CII Partnership Summit Roadshow. We are honored to welcome this distinguished delegation from Andhra Pradesh here in Singapore. And I thank you for making time to join us today. Andhra Pradesh has emerged as one of India's most dynamic and future-forward states under the visionary leadership of Honorable Chief Minister Shri N. Chandrababu Naidu. The state is setting benchmarks in digital governance, sustainable infrastructure, and sectoral innovation from green energy and electronics to logistics and agri-tech. He is the true representative of Viksit Bharat aim of our Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi too. In the past few months alone, Andhra Pradesh has taken bold strides in transforming its economic landscape and has attracted significant global investments. The state secured over the $2.5 billion in renewable energy investments, including the landmark Renew Energy Hybrid Park and the Bikram Shakti Renewable Energy Complex in Anandpur. It also announced a rupees 28,000 crore green energy corridor to support large-scale clean energy integration, fast-track development of NICDC-led industrial nodes in Krishnapatnam, Urvakal and Koparthi has unlocked thousands of crores in potential investment. Additionally, Amravati has been revitalized as a smart and drone city, reforming Andhra Pradesh's vision for innovation-led sustainable growth. These are not just wins for the state, they are opportunities for global partners, including Singapore companies. Singapore and Andhra Pradesh share a long-standing partnership. As one of the India's most reform-oriented states, Andhra Pradesh offers Singaporean business a stable, pro-investment environment backed by world-class infrastructure, investor facilitation, and strong political will. Its strategic coastline, skilled workforce, and ease of doing business make it a compelling entry point for companies looking to scale in India. And that vision always has happened under his leadership. Whenever he was in the government, that has really been, a real progress on this vision. Our collaboration extends to significant projects across India with Singaporean entities like Surbang Jurong Consultants Private Limited, contributing to smart city initiatives such as Pimpri Chinchwad and playing a pivotal role in the development of Noida International Airport and the strategic master planning of major industrial hubs like Sri City. This expertise has successfully attracted a diverse array of global companies demonstrating the enduring value of Singaporean urban planning and development. Furthermore, Singaporean construction technology firm including Tiong Seng Contractors, Shipyard Group and Erect Group are actively exploring or in advanced discussion for projects in Andhra Pradesh with a focus on precast solution and the development of industrial and commercial parks, indicating promising avenues for future engagement. Whether you are in urban development, digital solution, manufacturing, education, agri-innovation, there's a place for you in the Andhra Pradesh growth story. At the Singapore Business Federation, we are committed to helping our companies seize these opportunities together with Enterprise Singapore and our partners, and we will continue to facilitate connections, provide market insights, and support Singapore companies in navigating their India expansion plans. Let today be the start of the deepening of your engagement with Andhra Pradesh. Thank you once again for being here. On behalf of all my colleagues in the Singapore Business Federation, I wish you a productive forum ahead. Also, sir, I wanted to express our very recent experience. I was leading a delegation along with my colleague Samantha Teo to Bangalore. And we suddenly decided that we really also wanted to explore a bit of Andhra Pradesh. And we reached out to the Honorable Prime Minister, Chief Minister, late in the evening. And next morning, Mr. Juvraj was there at the Bangalore airport, taking us to Hindon and showing us all the facilities. This shows dedication. This is not like telling somebody that we need to be there 15 days back. We in Singapore Business Federation decided to go the next morning and everything was arranged by the Honorable CM. I think this is an experience for Singapore. I think I can say that if you go to Singapore, to Andhra Pradesh, you will get that kind of cooperation from the state. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Mukherjee, for your remarks. It is now my pleasure to welcome His Excellency Dr. Shilpak Ambule, High Commissioner of India to Singapore, for his address. Dr. Ambule, please.
Very good evening to all of you. Honorable Chief Minister, Shri Chandrababu Naidu, his ministerial colleagues, the entire delegation from Andhra Pradesh. A very warm welcome to all of you in Singapore. I would be very brief. 2 points on Honorable Chief Minister. He landed early morning yesterday, and till today, just now, he is not even rested. I mean, of course, barring one night's sleep, but he did not delay a single program. He came by a red-eye flight, and even today, we've just come back from Tuas port and have attended this event today evening. So on that front, I think we sometimes feel tired, but I think he just kind of is constantly very energetic. So that's an inspiration for all of us. Second point on India-Singapore relations. I think since Prime Minister Modi's visit last year, we've seen a lot of activity in the relationship, both in terms of areas of collaboration plus the visits we've had from India. I get asked a lot of times by investors here and companies here, which is the best state to go to in India. So in the last year or so, we have had many state delegations come here, but I can vouch today that Andhra is one of the best states to go for investors in India today. And I will give you the reasons why. One, if you see the India-Singapore Ministerial Roundtable, we have identified 6 areas of collaboration: skilling, digitalization, connectivity, health, advanced manufacturing, and sustainability. And if you see Andhra's priorities, they are exactly the same. So Andhra fits very well into our bilateral collaboration, and so that is one reason why everybody should look at Andhra very, very seriously. Secondly, where Singapore and Andhra are concerned, I think there are few similarities where in terms of vision, planning, execution, discipline, and efficiency. Singaporeans going to Andhra will feel that they are not in some different country or different state, but the way they work, the way they execute is very much like Singapore. So I would urge all of you to look at all the opportunities available here, listen to what is presented today, and I think Andhra team here is all well equipped to answer all your questions. Even after the event, there are a lot of officers here who will be more than willing to link with you, liaise with you. And third and not the last, the CRI summit in Vizag in November. Urge all of you to please come there and look for yourself and see for yourself the development and the change that is happening there. On that note, I thank you very much and look forward to the evening today.
Thank you, High Commissioner. We now have the honor of having a special address from Shri Nara Lokesh, Honorable Minister for IT, Electronics, Communication, RTG, HRD, Minister Lokesh, may I request you to take the podium.
Good evening, everyone. Our apologies for starting late. The reason was we went to the 2-hour port to actually take a look at how the port construction is coming along, and Mr. Naidu in true spirit had a lot of questions. So the port authority was scrambling trying to answer his questions, and that's what delayed us from this event. And I'm sure Honorable Chief Minister in his true spirit is going to actually make a presentation, and all of you won't be remembering my speech, but I'll try and make it concise and effective. Very good evening, everyone. It is an honor to be here with you in this important forum that celebrates the enduring partnership between Andhra Pradesh and Singapore. I extend my warmest welcome to our friends from Singapore and to all the business leaders, innovators, and visionaries who have gathered here. This platform reflects the strategic depth of our relationship and the shared vision we have for a prosperous, collaborative future. I thank CI for organizing this summit and our Honorable Chief Minister Shri Nara Chandrababu Garu, whose visionary leadership continues to position Andhra Pradesh as India's most future-ready state. Singapore, of course, has played a pivotal role in Andhra Pradesh's journey as a combined state and as a bifurcated state. It has continued to inspire us in areas like urban planning, governance, and infrastructure. Our relation with this great country dates back to 1995, when Mr. Naidu, true to his trademark, led a delegation back then. And as recent as 2014, Mr. Naidu managed to convince the Singapore government to do the master plan for our greenfield capital city Amravati free of cost, and that is how deep our relationship is with this great country. As a delegation, we stand in front of you to take this partnership to the next level across sectors like IT, electronics, clean energy, fintech, food processing, and compressed biogas. You know, Andhra Pradesh is not merely another state, it is a gateway to India with our 974-kilometer long coastline, strategic ports, and proximity to Southeast Asia. We offer an unmatched logistical advantage. We are deeply focused on becoming a hub for India's future industries. From technology to electronics to energy, we are creating an ecosystem where investment is easy, talent is abundant, and the government is an active enabler. So once you sign with Andhra Pradesh, it is no longer your project, it is our project, and I'll give 3 specific examples of this. When ArcelorMittal was deciding on which state to enter in India, all it took was one Zoom call with Aditya Mittal to convince him to come to Andhra Pradesh, and it is going to be India's largest steel plant coming to Andhra Pradesh. Second example, my dear friend Karan is amongst the audience. We spoke in depth about data centers, and when one of the companies actually required policies changes at the federal level, it was the Honorable Chief Minister, Mr. Naidu, who led that change from the front, and it will be one of the largest investments in that data center sector that India has ever seen, and we'll be announcing that soon. And the third example I'd like to share is in renewable energy space. Renew is one of the larger players in the renewable energy space, and I had an opportunity to meet Sinha ji at the ground laying ceremony for his power project. That was a hybrid project which had solar, wind and battery energy storage system. But after that foundation stone, we shook hands with an understanding that he will make Andhra Pradesh his second home. And we followed it up by a WhatsApp message that now got him to invest in terms of manufacturing facilities in the state of Andhra Pradesh. So once you sign with us, it's no longer your project, it will be our project, and we will lead the entire initiative from the front. As I've already shared, we are seeing excitements across sectors. It could be IT sector, it could be data centers, it could be steel, it could be compressed biogas, ports. You know, we have a lot to offer for all of you here. And as a state, we believe in the power of clusterized development. We believe in creating a thriving ecosystem. If you've seen the map, Andhra Pradesh is a very long state. It lends itself for decentralized development. We have specific zones based on your interest where you can come in. And as an education minister, I guarantee that we'll have manpower or workforce ready for you based on your inputs. And we are really excited about high-tech manufacturing and also investments in R&D. To sum it all up, we offer a single window clearance, a transparent and stable regulatory framework, plug-and-play infrastructure in dedicated industrial parks, and handholding support for every investor from MOU to groundbreaking. And rest assured, to all the CXOs here, you would not have to follow up on your projects. As I said, it becomes our project, and our Chief Minister is monitoring all the projects that have broken ground on a monthly basis. So this is the way he works. So you don't need to monitor the construction, the pace at which the project is going about. We will do that for you. And we understand that predictability, speed and support matter to the businesses out here, and we are committed to delivering exactly that. And our vision is not just to attract investments, it is to build an ecosystem that thrives in Andhra Pradesh. And to conclude, Andhra Pradesh is now open for business. More importantly, we are ready to partner, to build and grow together. We thank the government of Singapore, the business community out here, and our friends from CI for facilitating this dialogue. We are young, reform-driven, investment-friendly states, and we're just getting started. Mr. Naidu, of course, has an amazing track record. But just to give you an idea, in the recent elections that we had in our state, 50% of the legislatures are first-time legislatures, and 17 out of the 25 ministers in Mr. Naidu's cabinet are first-time ministers. So we bring a lot of energy, and we have fire in our belly to go achieve what Mr. Naidu has set out and the direction that he has given for us. So let us work together to write the next chapter of innovation, investment, and impact. Our doors and our hearts will always be open for you. Thank you very much, and Jai Hind.
Thank you, Minister, for your remarks. It is now time for the keynote presentation by our chief guest, Shri Nara Chandrababu Naidu, Honorable Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, a true visionary leader. Mr. Naidu, sir, we warmly invite you to deliver your presentation.
His Excellency, High Commissioner of India to Singapore, Sri Silpak Ambule garu, Honorable Minister for IT, Electronics, Communications, RTG and HRD, Sri Lokesh garu, Honorable Ministers, Sri Bharat garu, Narayana garu, Vice Chairman of International Action Committee, Singapore Business Forum, Mr. Prasun Mukherjee garu, Chairman CAI, Andhra Pradesh and CEO Flow Integrated Limited, Murali Krishna garu, distinguished entrepreneurs from Singapore and India and friends. I am very happy after a break I came again to Singapore. First time I went to Davos. After Davos, first visit I came to Singapore. As usual, even 2014 also I came first time to Singapore for preparing master plan details for the capital of Andhra Pradesh. Our relations with Singapore government is not new. For the last 3 decades we are working. Reasons are very clear. Singapore is enjoying high reputation and credibility and integrity, and also, as a matter of fact, yours is a small country of 6 million population. India, as on today, 143, that means 1,430 million population. In population wise, there is no comparison. And also sometimes vision. Lee Kuan Yew was a trade union leader. After he became Prime Minister, his party adopted competitive economy. After independence, our leaders adopted mixed economy, socialistic pattern economy. If we should have allowed competitive economy in 1947, by this time, you should have imagined where India should be. Ultimately, in 1991, after 13 years, China implemented economic reforms. We started economic reforms. Today, I can say very proudly, India is having so many advantages. I came to Singapore this time to straighten the record also. Recently, we had even government of Singapore, they had some unpleasant things. For all these things, it is my duty to come here to straighten the record with government of Singapore. I am very happy. Today I met Minister. Even I used to quote always. I try to collect some information sometimes. People are saying Singapore is integrity is very high, there is no corruption. I challenge my people also. I want to test it. Even taxi driver you offer tip, they won't take it in Singapore. That is the integrity of Singapore nation. I really appreciate. That is where I am admiring this. Small island, if we say today, any best practices are all coming from Singapore. Even not now, 1995, when I became first time Chief Minister, at that time, I promoted technology in a big way, IT. Even Singapore used to promote technology. And then with Singapore in high-tech city, some developments we have done. And also I requested at the time to build one city in Singapore, in Hyderabad, near Uppal. Government of Singapore has built, their companies has built Singapore township itself. That is the credibility. Again, when 2014 elections, bifurcation has happened in Andhra Pradesh. I was the long tenure Chief Minister at that time, 9 years Chief Minister, combined state, that is the record. 10 years opposition leader, state was bifurcated. Then we didn't have any capital. I promised to the people, I am going to build city just like Singapore. That is my commitment. I will build it. That is what I promised. After election, I came straight away to Singapore. I requested the then government. even present government Singapore. Immediately they promised me tenders, all these things, procedure will take place. We will do the work with free of cost. That is our commitment because of friendship. That is what they promised. Within 4 months or 5 months, they delivered. This is where always I believe once they had relations, that relations they will maintain for future also. Today, I am seeing so many old friends. You are all aware, the same hotel, we had so many times meetings, and also I came so many times and I request for investment. Today I am requesting all of you. We are in an inspiring time. India is moving very fast. Even Andhra Pradesh is positioned to take off. Even you name anything where His Excellency High Commissioner mentioned just now, Singapore and India had some MOU. You wanted to make that MOU, that understanding, a fruitful, come to Andhra Pradesh. Not only I am promising will do, earlier I used to do, always I used to promote ease of doing business. 14, 19 out of 5 years. 1 year second place in India for ease of doing business. Continuously 4 years. We got number 1 for doing ease of doing business. Now we changed our gear also, changed the situation. We are talking about speed of doing business. Once you sign, you count 0 date, 0 hour from that time onwards. It is our responsibility to get all the clearances without any problems. We will implement project. That is our commitment. That is how we are going to do it. Just now, our chairman, CA Andhra Pradesh chapter, he mentioned very clearly, Murali Krishna, we are having CA and Government of Andhra Pradesh partnership summit in October 14th and 15th. Sorry, November 14th and 15th. I'm requesting all of you, total Singapore delegation, I'm requesting to come. By that time, I will place all my strengths wherever possibility of MOUs, everything. Then by that time you have to come to Visakhapatnam for executing the projects. Friends, if you see now, I want to place our strengths. Andhra Pradesh is a very strategic location. That is where we are saying sunrise Andhra Pradesh. If you see the location on east coast, very central located. And also area-wise, 1,60,298 square kilometers. India's eighth largest state. 53 million population. And also GSDP as on today, 180 billion US dollars, 5% of India's GSDP share. Current economic snapshot of Andhra Pradesh, if you see, manufacturing 23%, agriculture 35%, services 42%. Exports 2024 USD 20 billion US dollars, sixth largest exporter. If you see further here, our Honorable Prime Minister has prepared Vikasit Bharat 2047. I don't have any doubt India will be a developed country by that time, and also very clear targets, 32 trillion US economy, US dollars, and also per capita 20,000 per capita, 6 trillion exports, 10% of global exports India is going to achieve by 2047. In Andhra Pradesh, we are going mission-driven approach to targets. If you see here, we are very happy under Honorable Prime Minister's leadership. In equity, we are number 4th place, better than China, better than America. That is how consciously Government of India is working for inclusive growth rate. Here I want to introduce one more model in Andhra Pradesh, that is as on today after economic reforms. Public-private partnership is working. That is where P3 I am calling. Now I am proposing P4, Public-Private People's Partnership. High net worth individuals has to adopt last bottom line, that is 20%, 1:1, 1:2, 1:many. It is our social responsibility to give back to the society again. This is where, with the spirited approach you have taken, even ordinary people, by hand-holding, timely assistance, sometimes some help, all these things, they are becoming extraordinary citizens. If you see here, one example I can quote, with good public policies, how people are empowering. Exactly 25 years back, I promoted IT. Number of IT colleges I started. Then all IT companies I attracted globally. Hyderabad, we launched knowledge economy, ecosystem I created. Today, if you see impacts, outcomes, Nadella Satya joined in Microsoft in Hyderabad Center. After some time, he became CEO of Microsoft. Microsoft. That is the strength. If you see further here, that is his ability, efficiency, that is how Indians are moving, particularly Andhra Pradesh is leading. One more thing, if you see today, in technology, our people have gone all over the world. 25 years time. Highest per capita income, if you go to any country, Indians. Among Indians, 33% are Telugu community, that is from my state. That is where one public policy. Because of knowledge economy today, Hyderabad is contributing 75% of income for Telangana state. Highest per capita income is Telangana now. And also, very important here, 67% service sector in Hyderabad. Most livable city. This is where I got inspiration from Singapore. That is where we produced a model. It is proving right. Here in Andhra Pradesh, we are having very ambitious plan, 2.4 trillion US economy, per capita income 42,000 US dollars, 450 billion exports. For that very clear milestones, if you see, by 2047, literacy 100%, not only literacy, now so many changes are come, flexible working hours have come, work from home, even physical and virtual working, even GCC, so many concepts have come. There we wanted to build a curriculum. That is where technology, you name anything, skill, technology, capacity, everything we will build for tomorrow's economy. Singapore is the best model for employment generation. We are going further. Think globally, act globally, distance is not the constraint. If necessary, from home you can create startup companies. That is what is happening today. Here, futuristic knowledge economy, what are all the requirements? We are going to prepare human resources from now onwards. That is our commitment, 100% literacy rate. Female labor participation nearly 80%. Urban population from 40 to 60%. Skilled labor 95%. GSTP 2.4 billion, per capita 42,000 US dollars. Share of renewable energy 75%. That is what we mentioned. I am confident by that time 80 to 90% will go for renewable energy. I am totally confident Andhra Pradesh will become green hydrogen hub. That is our commitment. That is where we are moving in that direction. If you see further, building growth on strong, proven pillars. 7 pillars we are working. Policy framework. One of the best policies we can create. That is how we use to attract investment, not only friendly to investment, even investors should feel safe in investing in Andhra Pradesh. And also global best logistics. We are positioned very strategic position. We are going to build one of the best logistics in Andhra Pradesh. And also 3 economic corridors we have prepared. One is Visakhapatnam region, Amaravati and Tirupati. We are going to build all these 3 areas simultaneously. Future ready workforce, quantum computing. Our Honorable Prime Minister has announced quantum mission. Now we have announced quantum valley. America is having Silicon Valley, whereas India is having quantum valley. Andhra Pradesh is the headquarters for quantum valley. That is how we are moving futuristic technologies. Green Energy Valley. Our government of India has announced green hydrogen mission. In that we are going to produce 1/3 immediately green energy towards green hydrogen. Further, future looking policy framework to translate our vision. Industrial Development Policy 4, 24 thematic policies, speed of doing business, reduced cost of logistics, employment creation, and also future ready technologies, circular economy also we are going in a big way for future sustainability. These are all the policies. Sustainable electronic mobility policy, under circular economy and waste recycling, private industrial parks, tourism land allotment, industrial land allotment, and also aerospace and defense, food processing, leather and footwear, MSME, maritime, minor minerals, sports, textile, tourism. We have given industrial status, civil aviation, and technology-focused policies. We have brought drone policy, electronics, electronic components manufacturing, semiconductor, space, IT and GCC, data center, innovation and startups. These are all the various policies where we have brought. We are moving in that direction. If you see here, I mentioned already 6 operating ports as on today. we are going to bring another 4 ports. Even Karan Adani is here. They are doing in a big way 2 ports in Andhra Pradesh, and also on East Coast, out of 40% total maritime cargo, Andhra Pradesh is handling nearly 30%. But lot of opportunities from Andhra Pradesh. We are working in the direction 1053 kilometers coastal line. That is a big advantage for us. Today, I have seen Singapore is handling now 40 million TVS. India is handling half of it, 20. You can see the potential. India is having huge potential, port-led economy. We are going to play very crucial place. Even interland, even Karnataka, Telangana, Chhattisgarh, part of Madhya Pradesh, even Orissa, even Maharashtra, they have to come to Andhra Pradesh. That is how our ports are located. I am very confident. I am requesting all of you, not only ports, we are working. Next, if you see airports, no other states is having so many airports as on today, 7 airports operational. And also 9 greenfield airports we are working. Anywhere they have to reach airport within 1 hour time. That is how we are planning. And also manufacturing MRO ecosystem we are building. And also civil aviation university we are working. And also innovation in a big way, sustainable aviation fuel, all these things we are working. If you see here, apart from these 2, one of the best place for roads and national highways and also state highways, inland waterways, and also rail cargo. We want to connect all these things. We wanted to go for cost-effective logistics. So I am assuring you that in the future, if you can reduce the cost of logistics, then it will be very competitive for exports and international markets. Here, if you see here, powering growth by leveraging economic corridors and clusters. As on today, Government of India has announced 3 corridors. One is VCIC, Visakhapatnam Chennai Industrial Corridor. One is Bangalore Hyderabad Industrial Corridor. Third one is Bangalore Chennai Industrial Corridor. Even Government of India has come forward to support in a big way this corridor. And also prominent industrial clusters, if you see further, petrochemicals, iron and steel, food processing, pharma and medtech, electronics manufacturing, renewable energy, and also already Nakapalli, one pharma cluster is getting ready, and also Krishnapatnam, Koparthi, Orvakal, 3 clusters are getting ready now. All infrastructure we are going to complete. And also 3 industrial zones I already mentioned to you. One is Visakhapatnam. Huge investment is coming to Visakhapatnam. As on today in Visakhapatnam steel plant is there. Just now our Honorable Minister has rightly mentioned, Mittal is coming to Visakhapatnam district, one of the biggest steel plant in India that is going to come very soon, already sanctioned. Even Adani Group, they are also working. Data center. Now Google is coming very soon. You may hear good news that Google is going to come to Visakhapatnam. That is going to happen. One of the best center of USA. And also Amravati, it is a flagship capital. God has given me 2 opportunities. I built Hyderabad. That means Hyderabad, Secunderabad, 2 cities we had. I added one more city, Hyderabad. That is the best city today. That is a brownfield city. Now I am building greenfield city. You can imagine how it is going to be. I am assuring you in that regard. Now so many technologies are available. I am very happy Singapore has given excellent master plan details. I am working with them further how to take forward. Even World Bank now works are going on nearly 50,000 crores investment in Amravati. All tenders we have called. It is a land monetization project. Farmers has given 33,000 acres of land under land pooling. Never in the history, nowhere in the history, that is the trust people are having on this government. They have given today in Hyderabad, when I started development, acre, even not even 1 lakh rupees at that time, even lesser than that. We built high-tech city, then the prices has increased like anything. Ultimately, near high-tech city, 1 acre cost nearly 100 crores. That is how development and also validation will happen parallelly. This is where we are working Amaravati as a hub. Third one is Tirupati, Rayalaseema, beautiful place. Bangalore to Hyderabad, National Highway. Very soon the 4 cities in South India is going to connect with bullet train. Hyderabad, Amaravati, Bangalore, Chennai, 5 crore population, 4 cities. It is a game changer again. You want to go any city within 1 hour time, you can reach. That is going to happen in the near future. So, Rayalaseema Horticulture Hub as on today, we are going high-tech trees. As on today, Jindal is starting one steel plant in Kadapa district, and also drone city, first of its kind in India, were established in Orvakallu, near Bangalore. Aerospace, defense, electronics, automobile, and also other industries. Aerospace city also were establishing in near Bangalore, that is Leopard. So these 3 hubs we want to take to the logical conclusion now. If you see here, this is one more important issue. 25 years back, I gave a call. You follow IT. Then I gave a call to the parents. Don't bother about money or land you want to transfer to your children. Give proper education. In a knowledge economy, we learn 100 times more what you expect. Today, that is one decision when I gave ask or per capita income in the world or Telugu community and Indians. That is our contribution. Today I am saying one family, one entrepreneur. That is my slogan. Even in this meeting, local entrepreneurs who are all located in Andhra Pradesh, I called everybody to come to this meeting also. Now they are all here. Singapore entrepreneurs, based entrepreneurs, entrepreneurs, both I have called. First, as a policy maker, to go and market our states is mine. Originally, nobody used to go to other countries, come and invest. First time in 1995 I started. I am very happy CA is a good friend of mine because 1995 no takers for them. At that time nobody invited also at that time. There was a stigma in India. If you associate industry, you are pro-rich. Then we may lose votes. I am very clear from the beginning. Wealth creation will be done by investors, by entrepreneurs. If they create wealth, government will get money. Then only we can give welfare programs. Or otherwise, by borrowing money, that is not a sustainable model. Out of 9 years, 8 years I conducted CAI Andhra Pradesh partnership in Hyderabad. That was my track record. That is how CAI is very closely associated with Andhra Pradesh government. Today also in Singapore, most respectable organization, CAI, I am assuring you, today we have prepared one vision document by involving industry. That task force is headed by Chandrababu, Tata chairman. He prepared a vision document by associating all industrial friends. He was my joint task force chairman. So I want to work very closely with industry to create wealth. Then only we can empower people. That is our policy as on today. Here, 5 spoke model, 1 hub. This is where we are thinking new approach we have taken. One is Amaravati as a hub. Amaravati will be headed by Tata Group, and also we will bring best knowledge partner on university. Ecosystem we are going to create, and also another 5 spoke model we are going to create. One is Tirupati, headed by, I requested Adani Group to head that Tirupati entrepreneur, this Ratan Tata Innovation Hub. Second is Anantapur. I requested Jindal to lead that organization. Third one is Amaravati, that is Vijayawada. One Mr. Mega, I asked him to lead. Fourth one is Rajamandri. That region I asked Green Co to lead that organization. And ultimately Visakhapatnam, GMR, I request him to lead that organization. I wanted to bring industry, academic institutions, government, and local, all industries put together to make best ecosystem to prepare one family, one entrepreneur by using local resources. I am confident another 20 years' time, I am telling all of you, Andhra Pradesh will be very strong in entrepreneurs. I am 100% confident every family there will be one entrepreneur. That may be international companies or otherwise MSME. That is how we are planning in this concept. Friends, there is one tourism. Now lot of opportunities for tourism. Now we are having, if you see, 25 thematic circuits, wellness, river tourism, tent cities, ecotourism, cruises, temple tourism. You are all aware. Balaji, Lord Venkateswara Swami, is very powerful God for Hindus. Every Hindu, wherever he is, he wants to visit the temple. That is the power of that God. Richest God in the world, as on today, is located in our state, and also so many beautiful scenic places in Andhra Pradesh, national parks or Buddhist monuments, even tourism as on today 8% contribution, 4.6% contribution, want to take 8 to 10%. Private investment in a big way, 2.9 billion US dollars, 50,000 rooms keys. We want to construct within 5 years' time. Huge investment. Now already 3,000 keys. They have agreed to go further. We have given lands, everything. And also 1,50,000 youth we want to train in hospitality. Even homestays, we are going in a big way, around 10,000 keys. And beautiful app we are preparing for to promote this. Ultimately, I am requesting all of you, this is one sector which is going to have highest priority for our government. If you create tourism in a big way, we can create employment. Thereby, most of my problems will be solved. People are talking today because of IT and AI, jobs are going to lose. Only to compensate jobs, tourism sector is very, very important. We are working in that direction. These are all the companies. You name any company, any group, they are all in Andhra Pradesh. I am very happy. In every sector, all national players and international players and local entrepreneurs are all doing very well. Industry, AM and NS, even so many companies, I don't want to list out all these things. As on today, for last 1 year, we are able to attract 10 lakh crores investment, and we are going to create 8.5 lakh jobs. That is the type of investment we are able to attract. Nearly 120 billion US dollars we are able to have MOUs. More than 60% already we cleared proposals. It is all under construction now. This is where Amaravati, beautiful city. I am requesting all of you have a look on this. We are having ducts to take all utilities. You name drainage in India, all roads you are seeing. Even Hyderabad, I was unable to do at that time. We used to cut roads. You wanted to take any utility, automatically cutting road is a normal procedure in India. This city, we are going to have separate ducts for everything. I am going to connect every house, all utilities through duct. Even finally, district cooling we are introducing. Air condition we want to take to every home. That is also inspiration from Singapore only. They suggested me, we are doing that also. That is how we are working. If you see here, 9 cities, all 9 cities we are going to build, and also all green buildings. And finally, we want to work with Singapore government. If you are seeing today, as on yesterday, they used to talk city and garden. Today, that concept, if you see, not city and garden, community in garden. Today, they are talking about nature with city or city in the nature. That is how they are talking. We want to work with them. We are having excellent land and also beautiful biodiversity. We want to go sustainability. I can say one thing. All other states are having water problem. In Andhra Pradesh, God is blessed for us. Godavari and Krishna, 2 rivers, perennial rivers. Abundant water I can give you. For any industry, this is our responsibility to give water. Because Andhra Pradesh is the lower riparian state. All water is going to sea. If I divert surplus water which is going to sea, I can irrigate every acre of land. That is how both Andhra and Telangana, we are having water. How to use that water,